And yeah, I went, so like I said, to Yugoslavia to finish the system. So with the whole unarmed system, I went to Grandmaster Leung Ting. And then after maybe the 45th lesson, around the time, I already went through the corrections of the whole system. Then I went just back to Hong Kong to train, to get private lessons with just free Chi-Sao training with Grandmaster Leung Ting. But I have to admit, at the time, I never learned the weapons from him, the Yip Man Wing Chun system weapons. The weapons I learned from his master student in the USA, Grandmaster Alan Fong. So I learned from him the Luk Dim Pun Kwan, and I learned from him the Pa Chan Do. But before I went to Alan Fong, first I made a trip to England, to London, to Sifu Tam Yu Ming, and I learned by him the version of the pole he learned from Chen Chun Fan. So it was a little bit different version, because I later found out that that was the version of Leung Sheng. So I have the Leung Sheng pole version, and later I learned the Leung Ting version from Alan Fong. And it was more of an exchange, so Grandmaster Alan Fong taught me the pole, the Dim Pun Kwan, and the Pa Chan Do, and I taught him the actual Leung Ting program from that time. So we went through the whole system. I think on YouTube you can find some clips now that I'm teaching Alan Fong. So it was an exchange. And even now I'm very good friends with Alan Fong, and he visits my school. He was there also a few months ago to get more info on the other lineages of Wing Chun. So we are good friends to this day. So after that, around 2001, when the Roots of Wing Chun came out, the book of Leung Ting, he asked me to read it a few times. I was sort of a proofreader for the book, and it sparked my interest in the other lineages of Wing Chun. So from that time on, I just went researching into China and find all the different lineages of Wing Chun. And yeah, at this moment, so outside of knowing the not complete but good part of the One Key Wing Chun system, and many other lineages of the late Grandmaster Yip Man students, through my contacts here in Hong Kong and in China, I finished the complete Leung Ting Wing Chun system. I'm very deep studying the Yun Kai San and Sam Nan Wing Chun system, the Fukin Wing Chun Bak Hok system, and yeah, it gives me really an overview of what's out there. And it's very important, because I start to realize more and more how the things are connected and what certain kind of individuals were missing in the past. And to finish the list, Tang Yik Wing Chun, that I studied under the Sifu Sergio, and on the Sifu Tang Chun Pak, the Luk Dim Pun Kwan, and then the last piece of the puzzle, the Gulo Wing Chun system, that I went to Sifu Fung Shun in Gulo, the native village of Dr. Leung Jan. And you know, many people, they are really living in a box, so they can see only Grandmaster Yip Man, and they stop there, and they argue among themselves, who was the real student of Grandmaster Yip Man? I went a little bit further, and I saw that Grandmaster Yip Man was also just a Kung Fu enthusiast, and through his life, he adjusted and tweaked his system, but he had only access to certain parts. He didn't have access to the complete picture. It was a different time in China back then. You know, and if you understand a little bit about Chinese culture, it was hard for him. He got something in Dai Dat Lan, he got something from his friend Yun Kai San, he got something from when he was a small boy, from his teaching from Chan Bao Sun, from his siblings, Un Chung So and Chan Yu Ming. So all this together became the Yip Man system at the end. But I went to the lineage of his Sifu, Chan Bao Sun. What are they doing? So it's a little bit different. So what is the Sigum of Yip Man, Leung Chan? What did he teach? What did he teach in Gulo? What are they doing? You know? And Fung Su Ching, so Yip Man's friend Yun Kai San, the Sifu of Yun Kai San, was his last instructor was Fung Su Ching. He accepted Yun Kai San as his last student. So what is the version of the Sinam Tao they are doing? How does that connect? And what's before that? What's before the Red Ball period? So because I'm a lover of Chinese culture, that's why I went to live here, and I'm really in love with Wing Chun. I just want to have as a complete picture and overview as possible. Even going so far as studying some lineages that are maybe less effective and less efficient, like some others I already know, just to have that piece of culture and make sure it doesn't die out, because it's just a piece of Wing Chun's history. Yeah? So yeah, that's my main, in small, my story. Yeah? So this moment, 6 lineages of Wing Chun.
Wow.
And opened just my headquarters here now in Shenzhen. Of course, I have schools all over the world. My main headquarters for Europe is in Amsterdam, and now my main headquarters here for China is in Shenzhen. And in the future, I will open another one in Hong Kong.